National Arkansaw Day, and we're celebrating the beauty of the natural state with the help of celebrity historian Raffi Andonian.
Well, welcome back. Today is a very special day for our state. It's National Arkansaw Day.
Celebrate.
Celebrity historian Raffi Andonian is here to tell us all kinds of fun facts about our natural state. Hey, Raffi, good to see you.
Yeah.
Great to see you guys.
Yeah, welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. It was a wonderful time with National Arkansaw Day.
I know.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Perfect.
absolutely. And of course, as always, you brought some great props, and we'll get to that in a second. But first, let's talk about the origin of Arkansas as our state name.
So the name of Arkansas, it comes from Arkansaw, which is a American Indian local language name, but it, of course, and it means downstream or people downstream. But over time, because there's Spanish influence and of course French influence and English American influence, the word starts to morph, right? So of course there's this debate of Arkansas or Arkansas.
Right.
What's funny is the early senators of Arkansas in the 19th century, even they disagreed. So you know, each state has two senators. They split. They couldn't agree on what to call it. But the state actually passed a resolution in the 1880s saying the official spelling and enunciation is Arkansaw.
Right.
So you know, people in language, you hear it sometimes in different ways, but obviously sometimes you know.
You got to make a call on it at some point, right? And those senators
That's
said,
right.
this is it.
And people do get confused because you have Kansas.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, Arkansas. It's like, no,
Yeah.
Arkansas.
Yeah. Got to be different.
We know it's not spelled that way, but it's Arkansas, not Arkansas.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so something that I just found out recently, I'm also not native to the state, Jason, I'm sure you knew because you are. Milk is the drink of our state?
It is.
That
It's the
right?
official state beverage is milk. And
Yes.
the reason for that is history. There's a lot of history of dairy and milk in Arkansas. Now think about it. Early on in Arkansas, you have milk, of course, kind of, you know, home milk is what you're doing. But after the Civil War, as there's movement from farms towards cities, what happens is that, you know, people don't have a cow at home to milk. So now you have these dairies that pop up around population centers. But later, in the 1920s and 1930s, through the county extension services, through the University of Arkansas, what happens is there's promotion of dairy to continue so that there's economic development in Arkansas. A lot of that happens in northwest Arkansas because the rolling hills make it less, you know, appropriate for crops.
Okay.
So one of the earliest dairies, and still one of the oldest dairy west of the Mississippi, is Coleman Dairy that started in all that, which now became part of Highland Dairy, which has plants, of course, right here in northwest Arkansas.
Of course.
So cheers to the history of Arkansas.
Yes.
Milk. My stomach is not well right now.
Yeah, chicken milk. I traded in my coffee mug for a quart of milk.
Nice.
Yes. So that's really cool to know about milk. Obviously, we've got a lot of those great state treasures. I did.
Okay.
I know a few of those. But I'm curious about diamonds. So why did Arkansas diamonds become so desirable? Not just in our state, but like throughout the world.
So once again, as to history, really great examples that history helps form the identity of a region or a state or a group of people, right? Now, in this case, the Arkansas diamonds are quartz. Now, here is a piece of quartz right here that I brought in. Arkansas is one of the few places in the world that has enough quartz to make it commercially viable to have quartz mining.
Wow.
Now, the reason that it takes off in Arkansas, is particularly in the demand for quartz, because it's a big deal still today, but has been for decades. It begins with World War II. In World War II, you need quartz for radios because quartz has what they call oscillation, which is basically being able to keep that electric frequency at an even level. So it was used in radios in World War II. Then since the 1960s, of course, you had the explosion of electronics used all over the place. TVs, stereos, and of course, computer chips. Is that relevant today? Of course it is, right? So computer chips are using quartz. That's why you have quartz being mined in Arkansas.
Do you feel the energy?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. It's like a crystal ball.
Yeah.
Isn't it heavy? It's really heavy.
Very heavy.
Is it heavy?
You really don't want to drop
that.
That would really hurt you. It's like a bowling ball.
Yes.
Yes.
That just for this size, that's very heavy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Did you coordinate your tie and this quartz? You're always coordinating. You're so great at that.
I am. I pay attention to details.
You do, and we appreciate you paying attention to the details of Arkansas. It's such great stuff that we learned about our state.
A lot of great heritage here. It's a really interesting place.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for joining us as always, filling us in, being so knowledgeable. We appreciate it, Raffi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you
all
going to
right.
drink the rest of your milk?
Probably not. Later. Yeah, in the break.